Hello, and welcome to Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. My name is Mara. Today I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. I didn't even know what day it is. Anyway, so spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for today, make sure to pause this video and go over and do that. And then you can come back and watch and compare how we did, or you can follow along with me. As we go, I'll try to come up with some tips and tricks and strategies so that you can improve your solutions on WORDLE, strands, and connections. All right, so without further ado, let me pull up my wheel of WORDLE start words and we will select our WORDLE start word for the day. All right, let me exit out of this, shuffle a couple of times, and here we go. For today's stain, I'm going to write that down. All right, let me close this. I'm going to go ahead and pause while I bring up my phone on screen and we'll get right to WORDLE. Okay, I've got my phone pulled up. I'm going to go ahead and open up the New York Times Games app. Scroll down to WORDLE, Wednesday, June 11th. Guess your way to the correct word. Go ahead, add another day to your 289-day streak. All right, stain. Stain. Ooh, we got the A and the I in the right place. Chair? What about chair? C-H-A-I-R, chair. Those are all new letters, except for the A and the I, of course. Let me try those. Nope, not chair. Okay, so no S-T-N-C-H. All right, what other... B-L-A-I. Looking at what common letters are left, we've got F, like an FL, two consonant blend. Oh, what about, here we go. What about, oh, is this how you spell it? How do you spell glade? Oop, how do you spell glade? Is it G-L-A-D-E? I think it's A-D-E. Okay. A-I. I have two beverages. I brought in a cup of tea and a cup of coffee. Only one of them can be on the warmer at a time. Maybe I'll take a sip of the tea and put the coffee on the warmer because it's starting to get cold. All right. It is like an important day for caffeine. It's a lovely Earl Grey tea from Trader Joe's. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry. Sorry for the distraction. All right. I feel like this word will have a consonant blend at the beginning. And then what about aim? Is there any words that end in aim? And then, of course, we would have a consonant at the end. So we're probably looking at 3 more consonants, although there could maybe be words that start with a vowel and have a consonant, but I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna try to see what my remaining 2 consonant blends would be. So we have W, there's no H, so I think that eliminates the W from that. Y, no. Okay, P. We have P and L, and that would be one set of consonant blends. So let's look at PLAIN, plain, plague, playal. Oh, what about duplicating letters? Oh, that would not be good. Okay. Played, plame, plagues, played, played. Wait a second. Plaid. Let me try plaid. I mean, I still have 4 guesses left. Let me try that. Whew, I'm glad I didn't have to go like searching for the answer. I couldn't even think of a lot of words. All right. Good job. I got it in 3. Woot. Okay, I've played 627 games. My current streak is 290. I'm so close to 300. All right, let me go back out of that. Plaid. They kind of threw me off with the AI. All right, let's scroll down to strands. Find hidden words and uncover the day's theme, June 11th, 2025. If you build it. If you build it, they will come. We have a baseball reference here, like Field of Dreams. If you build it, let me see, is there anything, B-A, bat? That's too few letters. Is there another B? Oh, there's B-A, bar. You could build a bar. Bar. If you build it, are we building things? Are we doing, it's not, I don't think it's baseball because, well, there's not a B-A-S together to create that word. What is this class? Classic. There's another way to do class. Classical. Oh, nice. Okay, classical. If you build it. Classical. First. List. I don't know. I'm just playing around with words here. Bear. There's 2 V's. Do we have like Vive? Tiv. Veil. Relative. Oh, no, that'll block in the other V. It's not going to be relative. Classical, ist, something ist. Classical, is that like a style? So like a style of a building, a classical building? Something ist, ist. Catalyst. What is the Q doing? Like there's not, I should look at the Q because we've got like, we can't have QUE because it's not long enough. So is there like equal? Equal. There's no equal. What about like torque? Oh, come on. I don't even know how to spell torque. Well, apparently I spelled it right, but that's not one of the words. Croak. Okay, let me think about it. We have classical style. What about, Baroque. Let's try Baroque. Okay, so I think we're talking about like styles of buildings, so like maybe Roman, there's no M's. What about Greek? There's no K's. What about, nope, there's no M, so no mid-century, no modern. What other building styles are there? Revival? Revival? Oh, I didn't mean to do revival. Revival? Okay, I've never heard of that style, but that takes care of the V's. So I guess architect. Okay. Architecture. Oh, look, we've got like a little building. Okay. All right. Oh, my good friend Renee, she would be the one to get these probably. Okay. Dose, doc, troop. Oh my gosh, we have two more words. Minimalist. That's more of like a decorating style than a building style. Okay. List. A list. It's probably something, a list. Brutalist. Dosib? I mean, is Dosib? I don't even know. Codeb? Brutalist. All right, so that DOEC is a word. ECOD? I'm just going to try it every way. ECOD. Ost. Deco. Oh my gosh. Deco. Art Deco. That was hard for me. Okay. Well, anyway, I got 3 words. Then I got the spanogram and then 2 more words. All right. If you build it, they will come and see it. Let's go on to connections. Group words that share a common thread. Wednesday, June 11th. Before I do that though, let me say, like in strands, a strategy that I look at, knowing that the spanogram, I should have explained this before too, for those that haven't played strands, is that the spanogram word, the word that shows up in yellow, has to go from edge to edge. And that would be side to side or top to bottom, or kind of like a side and top. Sometimes it touches multiple surfaces, but it has to go to at least two edges. And so if you check in the corners, you can often find, words kind of grouped that way. And so just like a strategy that I try to use is checking the corners out for words. And then sometimes you have to use a hint. Anyway, and then of course, using the theme and trying to think about that. All right, back to connections. Okay. All right, group words. So we got Wednesday, June 11th. Go ahead, add another day to your 13-day streak. Our 16 connections words are eyebrow, number, rainbow, rooster, leprechaun, dagger, count, crow, asterisk, flight path, strut, banana, show off, parens. I almost said parents, but parens. So is that like parentheses, parens, elves, and bluster. As I was reading them, the things that kind of came out in my mind are these words have an OW in them. Eyebrow, rainbow, crow, show off. But I mean, I don't think they would do that. You never know. I'll go back to it. Then there's also strut, show off, bluster. I'm thinking these words could be like you're preening almost like a rooster. Show off, bluster. Rooster. What else? Crow. Not rooster, but a crow. Like you sound off, you show off, right? Let's see what else there could be. What about that with the elves and leprechaun? Let me write down this. If this is correct, it's probably the yellow category. So we have crow, strut, show off, bluster. Okay. All right. Let me deselect this for now. There's like elves and leprechaun. How would they go together? Leprechaun, lucky. Are elves lucky? Like Christmas elves? Leprechaun, they're little people. Leprechaun, elves. What else could go with it? Eyebrow, number, rainbow. Leprechauns hide their, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But how would elves fit into that? Rooster, dagger, count, crow, roosters, crow. No, I really feel like crow goes with the strut, show off. Leprechaun and elves. Okay, let me come back to it. Eyebrow and a rainbow and parens. They're all like the same shape. let me like, so maybe a strategy that you could use is try to draw it out. Let's see. So we've got an eyebrow. And a rainbow. And parens. Like a banana? A banana is kind of shaped like, okay, these are my very simple drawings of, I feel like I'm onto something here. Banana. Sometimes bananas are straight though. What else? Let's see. A number. Like, okay, we've got parens and number. Rooster, leprechaun, dagger. A dagger is more of a straight thing, right? Count, crow, asterisk. Like parentheses, asterisk, number, like number sign. Okay. Flight path, a flight path. Flight path. You got like your plane. Going through the clouds. You know, whenever they're like showing a flight path on like a movie or something, they show it taking off and kind of arcing. So I wonder, here's my just drew like a flight path, a number sign, and asterisk. I don't know. All right, let me go back to my, let me write down like, no idea, an eyebrow. I don't know. This is hard. This is hard. Eyebrow, rainbow, flight path, parens. They're different though. So like eyebrows and rainbows and I guess a flight path would all go like in the same direction, but a parens is sideways. Let me write this down as a possibility. Eyebrow. Okay, eyebrow. I was just looking at my crow stretch, show off, and bluster to see. Okay, eyebrow. Rainbow. Flight path. Parens. I just don't know about that. Parens. Okay. Okay. You know what? I feel pretty confident about the crow, the strut, show off, and bluster. It's probably the yellow category. I'm going to give it a try. I need to do something because I just can't put any of these together. Here we go. Okay. To boast. All right. Fine. Great. Okay. Okay. Leprechaun was like a horror movie too. Leprechaun. Is there a movie named Dagger? Count Dracula? Elves? There are elves in a... Leprechaun? Count Dracula? Wait a minute. Leprechaun, Count, and elves. Leprechaun, Count, and elves. They're all like, so the leprechaun, I was saying Lucky Leprechaun, like Lucky Charms. And Count is like the cereal, right? Count Chocula or Count, the Count cereal. You know, these are sugary cereals, but well, those two are sugary cereals. And the elves, like the Keebler elves, or the elves that do Rice Krispie elves, you know, Snap Crackle Pop. Is there another cereal thingy majiggy? Eyebrow, asterisk, number, banana, rainbow. Well, rainbow goes with the Lucky Charms cereal. How about the rooster? The rooster. I mean, like, of the things that are there, the rooster is really the only other one that I could think of being like, you know, the leprechaun is like a mascot, and the count is like a mascot, and the elves are... So the rooster, cornflakes. I think this might be, boy, this is kind of tough. This is probably, well, this could be purple even. I wonder if this is purple or blue. I'm going to give this a try. I still haven't made a mistake yet, so let's give it a try. Cereal mascots. Yeah. All right. So it's the blue. I know, I get so excited. I'm like, victory. All right. Now, how do these go together? Asterisk. I don't know. So flight path and banana and rainbow and parens and eyebrow. I know I can't highlight 5 of them, but so flight path, rainbow, parens, eyebrow, banana. I feel like the fact that it's... All right, let me highlight this. Asterisk, number, parens, and dagger. How do those go together? So a dagger is like you shoot dagger eyes. Are those somehow like you make emojis with them or text messages, like an asterisk and the number sign and parens and daggers? I just don't see how these all fit, but I have all my mistakes. I think I'm gonna... do I do parens or banana? I feel pretty strongly that rainbow, flight path, eyebrow go together because of that. But then banana or parens. Bananas can be oriented multiple ways. You know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to hit submit. And then I'm going to open my eyes. Is it safe to open my eyes? Oh, arc-shaped things, banana, eyebrow, flight path, and rainbow. I don't know how these go together, but whew, let's just enter it. By default, ways to denote a citation. That was really hard. Today was really hard. Oh my gosh, that took like 15, 20 minutes. That was hard. All right, 286 games completed. I can't even believe I didn't make a mistake on that. My current streak is 14 and my max streak is 251. Well, I've got a 2-week streak right now. Man, ways to denote a citation. I was thinking when I read the word citation, I was thinking like citation that you get from the police, like you get a citation or you get a commendation or a citation. But this is if you are referencing or citing your, like where you got the information. So you put like an asterisk and then you note, this is from Wikipedia or whatever, or you put it in parentheses, or you put like a little number, like a footnote. It's like a footnote. But what does the dagger mean? I guess I just don't see, I've not seen that enough, but I have seen the little dagger. I just didn't know that's what you called it. I didn't even know what that symbol was, but I get it now. I get it. All right. It took a long time, but anyway. Whew. Let me remove this. Let me turn off the screen mirroring on my phone to save battery. Thank you so much for joining me today. Whew, how did you do? Like that's really a streak buster kind of connections, because that was really hard. And if I hadn't used the strategy of kind of like drawing out a picture of it to try to visualize what the words were, just to kind of help me out, I don't know, you have to really use a lot of strategies and you have to think outside of like the normal realm. Even then, you don't figure out what they are. And I imagine a lot of people are going to get tripped up on that. So anyway, I'd be curious to see, how other people did. Please put that down in the comments below, and also let me know how you did on Wordle and Strands. Do you know your architectural styles? I didn't. Anyway, don't forget to put a little play in your day. And I'm sure right now YouTube is suggesting another video of mine to watch, or someone's to watch. So go ahead and check that out. You can also check out my other channel at Mindfully Crocheted if you'd like a little bit of yarny content. All right, I already said it, but don't forget to put a little play in your day. Take care and be kind.